Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I hope I'm coming in loud and clear. Got a roughed up throat here. Don't know why. Could be, I don't know. Could be the smoke in the air. We're getting a lot of, if I can change the camera around, you could see a lot of smog in the air. We're in Tucson, Arizona. We're getting a lot of smog from California, the fires. Swig that down. Work starts in 5 minutes. Can you finish by then? Well, it depends on how hard you work, dude. If you hardly work, what's the use? I mean, if you procrastinate and you really don't put in hard work, does it really matter if you're going back to work? No one's going to notice pristine green that you're even at work. So, in theory, I got all day. Minimum wage, minimum effort, isn't that you're saying? I'm teasing you, dude. I'm really teasing you. So let's take a look at the silver markets really quick here. Silver's been holding its own, actually. Even though we're in the negative, she's still floating around right around the $27 range. That's pretty good, considering, where it came from. It was before coronavirus, right around $19. And once Corona hit, it shot up to, do you remember, 23? Everybody panicked to buy. Nothing left to buy. Everybody was sold out. Now it's up even $3 more since then to 27. And we thought there'd be a significant pullback. There really wasn't. I mean, it got up to the $30 range. It pulled back $3, but it's been sitting comfortably at 27. And it resists going below 26. So I think 27 is a great price. And I think we're going to see some more moves really shortly here. I think the markets are going to be quite volatile after or as we get closer to the elections. So let me show you the screen. I'm here talking about this, and you guys can't even see the screen. Hold on just a second. All right, there we go. So as you can see, 27.20. It actually jumped up 5 cents since I've been talking. So who knows? It might even turn around today. Again, I think we're going to see some volatile markets up into leading into the elections, and we're going to see how that plays out after the elections as well. I have a strong theory if Biden wins. I have a strong theory that we're going to see silver skyrocket. Just it just is what it is. I have a feeling that people will lose confidence in the markets. They'll lose confidence in the banks. They'll lose confidence in their tax withholdings. They'll lose confidence. And when people lose confidence, they navigate towards precious metals. And I'm speaking of silver right now, but the same holds true for gold. I do believe if Biden wins, we're going to see precious metals as a whole skyrocket. If Trump wins, it's kind of hard to tell. Will it stay 27? Will it come back down to 19? I have no clue. I really have no clue what will happen if Trump remains in office. I do feel strongly about what will happen if Biden wins, though. And that's not a political statement. It's a financial statement. All right, let's take a look at something else here. I don't want to look into there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's look at the crypto markets. I know some people are into cryptocurrency, but they got to be fair. CoinMarket.cap. If you ever want to know where your cryptos are at, go to CoinMarket.cap. Bitcoin, I know, already took a pullback. She's sitting down at 11.4. I'm just going to round it to 11,350. It's come down a little bit. Last night it was 11,400. And where's Chainlink? Chainlink is settled back down right around 14.69. So it's a good time to get it. You got to remember, Chainlink was up to over $19. And as you can see, Litecoin is at 56. And my two favorites, by the way, my two all-time favorites. Theta, 46 cents. Think about that. If you have 10,000 theta, you almost have $5,000. What else is here? Digibyte is at 27 cents. I'm sorry, 2.7 cents. I'm hoping that'll fall down. I'm really hoping that'll fall down. So let's go ahead and start the conversation. There's really nothing to report here. Yeah, MK Ultra. I've been trying to frantically save up for some more theta, and since the price increased from $13.14 up to 46 cents, it's not been quite easy. So yeah, I'm frantically trying to get up those stores. I do also anticipate a theta rise. And I believe it's going to be above $1. I do believe it's going to be above $1. And that's pretty amazing if you invest in, let's say, $500 of theta, that within months it's going to be over $1,000 in, it's just amazing. So yeah, a lot of people didn't understand my video about the 401k loan. And a lot of people, I would say most people here, I can tell you something and I don't have to tell you every little nuance because you're adults. You understand that. But immediately after going through that video, I got attacked by, well, if you got fired from your job, you're going to be taxed and the 10% penalty. Hold on a second. That is partially true. But an adult knows not to borrow his or her entire 401k. An adult doesn't need to be told these common sense things. In addition, when you take out a 401k loan, there are limitations that the investment company puts in place. They only allow you to take out a loan of a certain percentage of what you already have accumulated in your 401k account. They're not going to let you borrow 90% of your 401k account. They probably would let you borrow maybe 20% of it. True. So there's fail-safes in place at the investment company level. But then there's also things that I don't think I need to explain to you folks because you're all adults. Obviously, even if those fail-safes are not in place, you don't borrow your entire piggy bank, so to speak. It is what it is. I mean, in addition, when and if you lost your job, see, their information was incorrect. When you lose your job, you have the option of rolling over your 401k. Okay, we're going to play the devil's advocate, and let's just say you don't have another account to roll it into. They will give you a payout. You do not owe that money. You do technically. What they do is they give you the payout minus the money that you borrow. That's all it is. Let's just say you had $50,000 in your 401k. You borrowed $20,000 to pay off some high interest rate debt. Let's just say a few years go by. After you've done paid off much of that debt, they give you your payout because you just got laid off. And what they're going to do is just subtract the amount you owed. Yes, there'll be penalties as far as the taxes on that. And also, and I'm just talking on the outstanding balance now. There'll be taxes on that outstanding balance as well as that 10%. But think about it. What is 10% of $20,000 in the big scheme of things? Especially if you still, let's face it, you take out a student loan for $20,000. What am I saying? You take out a 401k loan for $20,000, it's very highly unlikely the very next day you're going to get laid off. I guess what I'm saying is chances are you'll pay off a large portion of that. So let's just say you paid off half. Okay, so you have that 10% tax penalty fee. What is 10% of $10,000? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be $1,000, but you just done paid off a credit card that was 19.9 or 24.9. That debt was, is more harmful than just the 10% penalty, in my personal opinion. So a lot of my videos, I don't spell out every nuance because you're all adults. And you have a couple of teenagers here whacking off in their mommy's basement, just looking, excuse my vernacular there, looking for any excuse to prove that they're superior than everybody else by coming up with a, hey, there's that 10%. I think everybody knows there's a 10% and there's an early withdrawal fee. I think everybody knows that. Jesus Christ is my king. What about the FEMA camps? I think FEMA camps right now, nothing to report in them. I think a lot of the information people are hearing about FEMA camps is conspiracy theory. So there's nothing really to report about FEMA camps. Jesus Christ is my king is the commenter. All this talk about silver, and we're leaving out the FEMA camps. Well, the title of this video is silver. It has silver in the name. It didn't have FEMA camps. So the fact that, you're here wanting me to talk about FEMA camps, I'm sorry, I already displayed the title of this video, and the fact of the matter is, now that you're here, there's really nothing to report right now about FEMA camps. I'm sorry about that. So a lot of the FEMA camp information right now, as far as right now, as I sit here, it just is baloney right now, malarkey. It's conspiracy theory, as far as I can see. The same kids end up switching jobs every other year and use the 401k for Harley. Okay. New Orleans hurricane missed us. I'm glad to hear that. It also missed Galveston, Texas. Again, the silver, I do believe, is going to skyrocket if Biden wins. I can't give you an answer what it's going to do if Trump wins. I really don't know that. Who else is here? I want to just say hello to a few people. Like I said, my throat's a little scratched up. Where is it? I accidentally dribbled some coffee on me. Hold on a second. Hold on. Right there. There and there. Dribbled some coffee on my clean shirt. So, homemade camouflage. Steve, thank you so much for being here. And Steve, or ST3V3N, greetings. Mullen Lob, thank you so much. I did receive your email. I am looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Pristine Green, we've already addressed your lack of work ethics. Bubba Joe, hello. And DJ John Cordona, good morning, sir. Doug Masta, hi, how are you? Stefan, caught you live again. Wow, you're batting good. Did you check out the night vision scope from ATN? I checked them all out, and Stefan, frankly, they're a little bit out of my budget right now. I wish I could do it, but got to prioritize. Can't go out and buy toys. When we're adults now, I gotta wait until there's extra money and do it the right way. But yeah, ATN has some good night vision stuff. And I'm looking forward in the future getting some night vision, especially what's going on in our world today with all these rioters, and now the rioters are moving into the suburbs, into the communities, into suburbs where people are living and sleeping. So I would love to get some night vision. Definitely night vision binoculars or a scope or something, so I can see what's going on in the darkness. So you all might consider that as well. And I'm not talking about the cameras, the surveillance cameras for the home, although those are not bad either. But I'm talking literally some night vision, so they can't see you watching them. Althena Delacroix, hello, coming silver off 2 races. Eve 1972, Lewis, Tucson. Thank you so much. I'm here in Tucson as well. Let's see, who else is here? Richard Smith, hello from the UK. That is amazing that I am getting viewers from the UK. I'm getting them as far as Germany and Austria. It is amazing how my I don't know, my reach is. That is pretty amazing. Playing hooky OT? Yeah, Shepard, I am playing a little hooky. I decided not to go in. I just mentally wasn't with it, so I took a day of PTO. Um, my screen just jumped. Okay. I'm so glad I've been stacking for the past 2 years. Me too. I mean, we've watched our stacks grow. We really have watched our savings grow. So it's pretty nice. Bought yesterday two 1/10 ounce gold coins. Damn, Timothy, I'm jealous. I love gold. 9 millimeter and 5.56 is almost impossible to find. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? I think I have a few thousand rounds of 5.56. And I have, because I don't have a 9, I do have a 40. I have a few hundred 40, a few hundred rounds of 40 cal for the Sig Sauer. Sip of the coffee like Sal? Yeah. Little freshly roasted beans from my local roaster, and I grind it and make my own espresso and whatnot. Espresso. I keep saying X with my scratchy throat. Espresso. Espresso. Who else I'd like to say good morning to? Man, it's so funny. Now that I got that scratchy throat, I like the sound of my voice. I sound like a DJ instead of that normal weird voice. Now I sound all sexy, like a DJ. Who else is here? Silver Smith, Shield. Hey, thank you so much for being here. 1AGNA Maple Leaf. That's awesome. That's by Timothy Mack. JD Stacker, I'm in my tractor trailer with you coming through my headset. Great way to spend working day. Hope you're doing good, bud. Thank you so much, JD Stacker. I'm just curious what state you're rolling through right now. That's kind of cool. So we got a trucker who's listening to me as far as I can interpret it while he's transporting goods to and from communities. That's awesome. Finally got a whole ounce of gold Canadian maple leaf. Oh God, one of these days I would love to be able to afford a full ounce. I'm just curious, for you folks who have not had any gold, what would be your favorite gold coin if you were able to afford 1 ounce? What would you buy for your first 1 ounce gold coin? I'm just curious. All right. Denza76, thank you so much. Milled Steel, seems like a bankster manipulation during the Powell speech. We are going to have borderline civil war, whoever wins. More so if Trump wins. If Trump wins, I think they're already conditioning the people what to do. They're already programming the people, the rioters, what to do. They're already giving them the A-OK. If you don't get your way, it's okay to get out and start burning down communities. Again, this time, they will be moving into your suburbs, into your residential areas. I do recommend some home protection. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm advocating for protecting your family. I'm not advocating that you go down and walk around the streets in that kind of situation with a firearm. I'm advocating you stay home and protect your family, protect your community, talk to your neighbors, make sure you're all on the same page if you do have a bunch of rioters coming down your residential street. But if Trump wins, they're already conditioning the people what to do. They're already conditioning them how to behave, and it will be, I don't want to use the word civil war, but it'll be just about there. It will. I mean, so that night of the election, I would be home. I wouldn't be out in a bar. I wouldn't be where your car's parked publicly, where they can just smash it while you're sitting in the bar. I know I'm going to be I'll probably be holding a live stream while the election or that night is going on. I'll have a TV right there. I'm pointing off to the corner of my room, and I'll be talking to you folks. I'll be like I did last time in 2016. I rarely drink, by the way. I'll be freaking kicking back some bourbon, shots of bourbon. I'll be laughing with you guys just like we did in 2016, looking at the election results. So Mill Steel, I kind of agree with you. I don't see a civil unrest if Biden wins. If Trump wins, you're going to see all hell, unholy hell break. Mark my words. Yagi one, thank you for being here. Hey, I'm taking advantage of your advice on the 401k loan also. Oh, that is awesome. And it works. Trust me. I've done it 2 times in the last 10 years, and I have no adverse effects on it. I will say this. When you take out a 401k loan, please don't blow it. This is not for buying a car. This is not for buying motorcycles or clothes or bullshit. It's maybe to diversify. I chose to buy silver and pay off high interest credit cards. When you take out a 401k loan, it is approximately 2.5% to 3% interest that you're paying back to yourself. I need to say that again. You are not borrowing the 401k from a bank. You're not borrowing it from any financial institution. When you take out a 401k loan, you're borrowing it against yourself. You are the debt holder also. Understand that. A lot of people can't comprehend that. So if I have $20,000 in my 401k and I borrow 10, I have to pay myself back plus interest, myself the interest. So understand that you're actually, once it's paid back, you're actually paid more into it because you're paying yourself interest on that loan. And people can't wrap their head around it. You're actually forced to save money. Is that a better way to say it? You're forced to save money, extra money, and put back into your account. So when your account is whole again, it's actually got a little bit more interest, in it. And because it's a 2.5% to 3% interest loan, and you pay off, let's say, a credit card that's 29.9% interest rate, you'll never pay that damn credit card off, folks. You'll never. You done borrowed a 3% interest rate off of yourself to pay off a freaking 19% or 24% or 29% credit card that you owe a damn bank. You owe them not only the balance, but you owe them the interest. When you take out a 401k loan, you're able to pay them off, get them off your ass, and you owe yourself that money. And the payments are much lower because your interest rate is significantly dropped. Significantly. You guys do what you want. I've done it twice, and I've never had any adverse effects. It is what it is. Mrs. Jess Horst, top of the day to you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Top of the day implies that I got a feeling she's from the top of the day, Ireland maybe? Irish, perhaps? I don't know. Theta is going to be $1 coming in a few months. I've already addressed that. I agree with that. I wish I had more. Jeff Christopher, CoinGecko is better than... I will check out CoinGecko. Thank you so much. I don't know how it's better, and I'll just have to look into that. Maynard, yes, it is a day off. I'm taking a 4-day weekend. Spokane Watch Silver Stacker, Crypto Gold, Real Estate Prepper. Thank you so much for being here. That is Select PRMG, if I'm reading that right. Yes, I'm very happy with the advice as it is surprised it's called a loan. It's a no-brainer for me with my credit card debt. I rather owe myself money than a bank. Yagi Dynamite. Orb, up to 40% on my Tesla shares. Hey, wasn't that I'm just messing with him. Wasn't that my financial advice that led you to the Tesla shares? I'm just saying, don't I get a cut of that? I'm just saying. Was I part of that investment decision? I think everybody here actually deserves a Tesla share. I'm just saying, electrodynamic. Everybody here deserves one. And even Obama says, you didn't create that. We all created that. So you need to share some of your Tesla shares with all of us. Love you, bro. Steve-O, thank you so much. Excuse me. So I didn't know about the no withdrawal fee. If there's a no withdrawal fee, that's awesome. That's just cherry on my video, whipped cream and cherry on my video. There's nothing negative about that. So you're unable to pay it back, according to him, the CARES Act that was passed by Donald Trump, you don't even have a withdrawal fee. Just saying, according to him. Let's see, who else is here? Well, Stefan, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. He's got me on for the Night Vision Scope Fund. I really do appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Ouch. As you get old and you stretch out your leg, freaking knee snaps. New Orleans and hurricane missed us. I'm glad. Shepherd Proudfoot, have you been wearing your mask? No, I have not. I have to wear it at work. It's a company rule. So when I'm walking down a main hallway, I'll put on my mask because it's mandated by the company, and I do what the company says if I want to get paid. But once I'm in my office, I take the mask off for a couple of reasons. One, no one else is around. I'm not going to get anybody sick. They're not going to get me. And I feel better when I'm not breathing through a mask. I'm not breathing my own carbon dioxide back in. So I don't believe in masks. But when I am off company property, I do not wear my mask. I do not wear it into Walmart. I do not wear it into the grocery stores. I don't wear it. Primordial Beast. Check that P.O. box, dude. I will. I will definitely do that. Does your tracking number show it's there? Because I do have a little drive to get to it. So just curious. Thank you so much. 9995. Oh, by the way, do I have a surprise for you guys? Can't share it in this video. You see that picture behind us? We the people? I'm actually going to move that over there, and I'm replacing that with something spectacular. Spectacular. You'll see it on my next video or live stream. Thank you so much, 999. I don't know why your name triggered me to remind you. I don't know why it reminded me of that. A viewer from Holland, Arthur Mulder. Thank you so much, Arthur. I appreciate you being here. He's from Holland. Would love to come down there and sample your beer. I'm just saying, I'm not a big drinker, but I do love the Irish beers. I love the German beers. The lagers, I love that. But American beers, some of the microbreweries are all right, but I'm not a big beer drinker lately. Just never, actually, not lately. My entire life I drink one beer and I get bloated like I ate like a big meal. I don't know what it is about beer. Always has filled me up. Nathan Swolfs, I think he deleted his comment. Herb Ash, I appreciate you being here on this morning. Who else is here? Arthur Muller, Hoy, Nathan, Luster, Mer Gudner Him. Don't know what that means. Finally got a 6-hour P229 knit legacy. So I got the P22940. You got the 9. And you got it with your stimulus check. Whoa, nice one. I didn't get a stimulus check, unfortunately. I got a letter saying that I was going to get one, never received it. So we're talking to the IRS about that. Um, Roan Bear in the house. Premiums have skyrocketed, and that's the silver and gold premiums he's speaking of. They're up there. Would you sell your spare and scrap gold jewelry to buy bullion? I have to say, yeah, I do. I never advocate for selling gold to buy other gold, but when it comes to scrap metal, scrap jewelry, broken pieces of gold or silver, absolutely. It's junk. Get rid of it. I don't know. That's just my decision. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong. Just I don't like having junk lying around, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for the great question. Peter Oro, hello, caught another live stream. Peter Oro in the house. Thank you so much. G Funk Productions. One of these days, you need to tell me what G Funk Productions is. Free Kyle Rittenhouse. I'll have to look up that name. I don't know it. Doug Masta, Gold Eagle. All right, so you would get a Gold Eagle. I don't know, man. I think I would get that gold buffalo. I really would. Check out that gold buffalo. Freaking amazing looking coin. The detail on that thing. Wow. Feeding into the BLM mainstream media mess by killing a couple so that was Kyle. That's who did the shooting, Kyle. I'll have to look a little bit more into Kyle, what he did, what kind of situation led up to the shooting. Why was he out there in the middle of a riot, from what I saw, in the middle of a street with a gun? I already mentioned, if a riot's around, you shouldn't be out there if you're not defending your home. You shouldn't be anywhere else. So my thing is, why walk into a middle of a crowd? And I am jumping the gun here, but from what I saw on television, he's in the middle of a street shooting people. Why did he put himself in that situation where he would need to put a couple of bullet holes in a couple of people? If he would just stay home and let the looters do what they're going to do, it didn't look like he was defending a business. It didn't look like he was defending somebody else. He could have been defending himself, but why did he put himself in that situation where he had to defend himself? I need to look a little bit into him before I open up my mouth. Okay, so Kyle Rittenhouse. All right, thank you. Well, I outsold APMEX and reloaded weapons, pictures, got a whole new arsenal of coin to help me fight for more of the 1878. Must be in silver portfolios. I outsold APMEX. That's how many I sold. Thank you so much, Andrew Booth. Appreciate that. Anyone else ever have a saving problem before stacking? Burning a hole in the pocket feeling is purge when you set an order from bullion. Well, I've made a video about this, Mark. When you have a savings account that has cash in it, and then they give you a debit card, it's very easy to spend that savings account. When you have silver in a safe, it's actually a pain in the ass to impulse buy. I always said this. I love home audio, high-end home audio. I love going to Best Buy. It's like a freaking walking into a candy store for me. And there's always that. I love photography. I love just going out to dinner, enjoying food and whatnot. So there's always those impulses. When you have cash, it's very easy to just sit down, buy, boom, done. When you have silver as your savings account, it's very difficult for an impulse purchase. Why? You walk into a shop of your liking, you see something that you want to buy. Oh, I like this mouse. Ooh, I gotta have it. Oh, shoot. I live 45 minutes away. I got to drive 45 minutes. I got to open up the safe. I got to grab some of that silver. I then got to go change that silver into cash. That means I got to drive another 45 minutes somewhere to the coin shop. They're going to buy my silver, gave me cash. I got to come back here. That's another half an hour drive to buy my mouse. My point is, when you have silver or your savings account is precious metals, regardless whether it's gold or silver, very difficult to impulse buy. And many of your impulse purchases are just a waste of money, really. So there is more benefits to just stacking silver than just getting out of the fiat system. Um, I have not spent 1 gram of silver or gold since I've been stacking since 2008. It's just been sitting there. And that's a good thing. I can't say the same thing about cash that's in my bank accounts. I can't say that. Your cut is the rib cap. Ray, 401k is one thing. Just make sure you fix the problem that got you in debt in the first place. I agree, Ray. Thank you so much. And I already told them, you don't go out and buy yourself clothes with the 401k. You don't go out and buy yourself toys, or you go and pay off the debt. You pay off what is strangling you financially, is what you do with that loan. And you make it work for you. And you'd be surprised how much better you feel when you're out of debt. Seymour Wold, can you please explain the 401k CARE Act? I don't know anything about it. I think it was just something that allowed you to withdraw from your 401k without paying the tax or the penalty. You'll have to do your own homework, though. But I believe that is primarily what it is. Normally when you withdraw, now keep in mind there's a difference between a withdraw and a loan. When you withdraw, normally you would have to pay the taxes on it and a 10% penalty. I think with the CARES Act, it eliminates either both of them or just the tax portion of it. I'm not sure. You'll need to do your own research, but primarily, to oversummarize it, that's what it is. See who's here. Mad Stacker. No issues at the stores. They're here. They make us. No, there's signs outside of the stores. I just go in. They don't stop you. And I walk by 50 different employees and they never say a dang word to me. They don't. I think they put those signs on the outside to be compliant with their local government. That's, I think, what they're doing for the mask. Get that data to try and escape the boring ass day-to-day grind of work in the future. Doug Master, I'm trying. I'm trying. You have no clue how hard I'm trying. I would dig ditches to get some more theta. Who else is here? Breaking Bald, I'm here. Thank you so much for being here. Stephen Parsons, hey folks, I'm late. We the people, Trump will win, according to We the People. Thank you so much for being here. Big Parl, where do we sell silver during the Civil War? So, I'm hoping you don't have to sell silver, Big Parl, until you retire. But you can sell it anywhere. I mean, I think... don't take my verbiage of Civil War literally, please. Okay? I just think you're going to have riots, and mostly they'll be at nighttime, that sort of thing, like they are now. I do believe you'll be able to go to local coin shops to sell your silver. I do believe you'll be able to go on to sites like APMEX and JM Bullion who will sell your silver. Now, who will give you the best deal? Well, that's another video. But you'll have to do your own research. We're all adults here. Again, you'll still have places to sell your silver if you're financially in need of it. Yeah, I wish they made the fractional gold buffaloes also. I would love to get, I would love it. That's amazing. By the way, you know the little plastics, the hard plastic coin, these plastic coin things? Do they make these for 1/10 ounce gold? Do you know? Can somebody answer that for me and maybe email me a link where I might be able to buy some? I wouldn't mind getting a couple, that sort of thing. I also have I think a 1/4 ounce gold. Wonder if they make one for a 1/4 ounce gold coin as well. And I'm just curious if anybody, if anybody knows of that. Mikhail Kalishnikov, thank you so much for being here. iShip is here. Paul Taylor's here. Old Bay Painting Company in Daphne, Alabama in the house watching on our lunch break. Thank you, Paul Taylor. Old Bay Painting Company. Thank you so much, giving the company a shout out. Old Bay Painting Company in Daphne, Alabama. Thank you so much. I think you're going to be busy too. Isn't this storm kind of affecting you guys? That hurricane, Laura? Hopefully not. I'm hoping that you're all safe there. Rolf Steiner, let the homelessness reach 30 million people and social instability will become critical this winter. Thank you so much. I do believe all the cops should, I've already said that, they should quit. I think all the cops should quit because I'm pro-cops. I'm pro-police. So why would I want the police to quit? First, to make a statement. Let the people see how much they really do need the police. In addition, all those anti-gun nuts will now see a reason to own a gun. It will help the Second Amendment out when these rioters are coming down their street throwing rocks at their homes 1 or 2 in the morning, threatening to burn down their homes. It would be beneficial that people start learning a lesson. Why they need the Second Amendment, why they need police, why they need rule and order. It's just my opinion. My opinion. Thank you so much. Fed money printing will ratchet up. I agree with that. Who else is here before I end the video here? I just lost my place in line here. Okay, Lighthawk Demon, Gold Buffalo, may be going away in the cancel culture. Has anything to say about it? Apparently we can't have any Native Americans depicted even in honor. Well, then we should get rid of Taco Bell. I call it taco smell. So, but maybe we should get rid of Taco Bell then, I don't know. Detroit, love for you. How much 100-ounce bars will it take to buy a current value $1.5 residence? So what's 100 ounces of silver cost divided into 1.5 million? You got your answer. We're all adults here. Detroit, love for you. Thank you. Electrodynamic Orb, had to sell a gold coin to pay for car repairs. It was sad, but it did its job. It was there for you, and that's good. Do you believe there will be a wealth transfer with precious metals? I don't know. I do believe there's going to be a significant wealth transfer when it comes to cryptos, though. I really do believe that. I really do believe that. I believe in mining shares will tenfold. Thank you so much. I think overtax. That's me. Hit the nail on the head. If you don't play in the streets with a rifle, you're less likely to kill somebody. You're less likely to need to protect yourself if you don't play with fire. I'm just saying. Protecting your home and your personal business is one thing, but when you're just walking down the middle of a boulevard, and when I say boulevard, it looked like there was 3 streets going in one direction, 3 streets going in another direction, a main artery. This guy's walking down the middle with a rifle, no t-shirt, looking like a freaking redneck. I'm sorry. I'll have to look into him again, but if he did something wrong, he did something wrong, regardless of who he shot. He shouldn't be shooting people for no reason, and that includes rioters. I hate these rioters. I fantasize about the army coming out and just freaking mowing them all down with an M60, but that doesn't mean I advocate for it. It's one thing to think it and fantasize about it. Just mow them all down with a freaking machine gun. But it's another thing to actually do it. I would love a couple of Apache helicopters come in and just go right down the boulevard and just freaking mow them all down with freaking all kinds of missiles and whatnot. But that doesn't mean I know a difference between fantasy land and what's right and wrong. All right, who else is here? Chris Graffs. Hey, Overtax just came to the live stream. Thank you so much. The first guy Kyle shot in the head and killed was a convicted pedophile. The media is keeping quiet about that. Again, though, regardless of what this guy was, a pedophile, a rapist, a mass murderer, Kyle didn't know that. And these are questions that a court of law is going to ask. What did this guy do? What gave you the right to take a life away? And if he can justify that and win in court, God bless him. But from what I saw on television, he put himself in a bad situation. Appreciate your opinion, though. This is not an argument with you. It's just I kind of know what's going to go down. I kind of know what's going to go down legally. I don't know what's going to come out in court. I can't see that, but I do know, you have to have a reasonable excuse why you took a life, let alone 2 lives. And one of the questions is, in a court of law, why were you there with a rifle? All right, before I end the video, I just want to say hello to a few other people. Yes, they make all sizes. Well, Stefan, if you can email me a link or 2 to those capsules, I really would appreciate it, because I don't know the exact size I need. I really would appreciate it if you have the time. I don't want to put you out. Silver and AU. Yes, they do have a few for the 1/10 ounce. That's promising. I need to know which one it is, though. Google on Fire Guy for the capsules. Google on Fire Guy. They make them. Free Kyle. Okay. Again, though, I don't know what size it is. Now, I know they make it, but what am I looking at for? What millimeter capsule? For what? The 10th and for the 1/10 gold? Because I also know the capsules need to be so thick as well. Silver might need to be thicker than a gold, right? So the 1/10 ounce gold and the 1/4 ounce gold. I just need to know what the actual dimensions I should order. That's all I'm asking. Who else is here? I think that's about it. Paul Taylor. Yeah, there's not much to talk about today. We see the news. I'm not going to freaking bore you with the news that we can sit and watch all day long. They can repeat it and regurgitate it, and you change another channel, they're saying the same thing. We see what's going on. Paul Taylor, thank you so much for being here. No, we barely got the outer bands of the wind and a little rain here in Mobile Bay from the hurricane. We're able to work outside today so we can stack up on more silver. Awesome, man. That is awesome. And I hope your coworkers are watching me as well. Again, kind of a boring day for me, but it is what it is. Who enforced the gun laws like red flag laws? The police. So you can't be pro-police and pro-Second Amendment at the same time. So who enforces the gun laws? So police enforce the law. That's their job, regardless of whether you like it or you don't. It is up to a court of law to determine the outcome. Police are required. I am Second Amendment. So you're saying there should be no gun laws. There has to be gun laws for our safety. I don't believe in limiting the type of firearm we can have. But there needs to be gun laws, like you can't go and kill your neighbor over a dispute about a trash can. So there needs to be gun laws. I don't believe, again, in limiting the type of firearm you want. I don't believe in limiting the type of magazine you want or how many rounds your rifle can hold. But there needs to be laws. Sorry, buddy. Nice argument, though. The red flag laws. I don't know who made those laws up. But again, a police officer cannot pick and choose which law he is going to enforce. He is sworn to uphold the law. He is not a judge. He just upholds the law and brings you to a judge. Over summarized. But that's basically what is happening. It's your responsibility to defend yourself of those charges. Again, you don't have any need to be afraid of any law if you're a law-abiding citizen. Just saying. Freedom isn't free, I agree. 49er in the house. Thank you so much. Come on, people. Thumb up. Thank you so much. How many people? There's only 67 views here. Wow. Everybody's working. I forgot that. They're not like us. We're a bunch of bums and bumettes. Dragon Clan. I heard about that. Lightfoot loves riots, but God bless they come down her street. Didn't, oh no, 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 I'm being threatened. I'm being threatened. They can't come down here. Well, so is all the other freaking Americans that are being threatened by rioters, but yet they can go down their street? You freaking piece of crap. All right. You Magnus, thank you so much, Chris Grass. I want my first gold coin to be a half-ounce U.S. Mint. First spouse gold coin, thank you so much. Sling and Silver, Army don't need to be patrolling on American soil. Okay. Just pulled my 401k a few weeks ago, paid off a credit card, and going to pay off a car loan and about 4k in silver. Awesome. Big Chief in the house. Dakota Ruddo. People need to learn how to hunt and fish. Agree. GNA will be key when all the stores are burnt down. Well, I've made videos of my food storage, my emergency food supplies, my prepper pantry. Go ahead and check those videos out. Very easy. You should, folks, you should have per family member, a minimum of 3 or 4 months worth of food in your home per family member. I have about a year's worth in my home. If something happened right now, I don't need to worry about getting through the riots just to get that last loaf of bread. I did not need to worry about going and praying that there was toilet paper 3 months ago because I already had a few hundred rolls in the house. That's what you should strive to achieve. You should try to get as much food as possible before the elections. I'm telling you right now, do it. Worst case scenario, hear me out, I'm wrong. And you just got a large food supply you need to finish off. It's not like you threw your money away. What harm can it do? You want to send your husband out? You want to send your mom out? In that kind of climate? Get some food, folks. I'm telling you, get some toilet paper. Get some food. Water supplies, everything. When I say water supplies, water filtration. I use a Berkey water filter. Is what I use. Berkey. Who else is here? Fox Stang Gade. Good morning, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really do. Who else is here? Got my friend at work hooked on silver. She loves it. I love having women in the community. That's awesome. That is awesome. Bob Clark, I'm packing the pantry, freezer, and silver stack. We are going to need it all. You absolutely are. You absolutely are. Fill that freezer, fill the pantry, fill it all up with things that you normally eat. Fill it up. Bob Clark in the house. Thank you so much. I'm packing the pantry, freezer. I've already mentioned that. RVG, good people are not afraid of gun laws. No. No, they are not. Thank you so much for being in the house. Tube Socks. Hiya. No notification still. Then here's what I would do, Tube Socks. Seriously, unsubscribe me. Wait a couple of minutes, resubscribe, then hit that bell icon one time. Maybe that'll reset things. So if you folks are not getting notifications about my videos coming out, or videos, or live streams for that matter, and you've clicked that bell icon wanting that notification, unsub, wait a couple of minutes, resub back, and then click the bell icon. That might reset things. Yes, YouTube and Google have been after me. They have been watching my videos and they've been demonetizing me. My monetization has gone from a couple $100 a month down to nothing almost. It barely pays for my internet. They are shadow banning me. They are all my videos that used to get in the thousands are now only getting maybe 1,000 if I'm lucky in the course of a day or two. When in one day it would get a couple of thousand. So yeah, YouTube is doing a really grand job on all conservatives right now, not just me. And hopefully after the elections that'll change. Thank you so much though for the comment. Maintenance tech at San Bernardino Airport. Thank you so much, Foxstang. I really appreciate that. William Ridge, I'm listening while I work. Thank you. Who else? Bob Clark's. Thank you in the house. And Silver Sleuth. Hi, Overtax. Thanks for the chat and tips. Thank you so much, Silver Sleuth. Anyway, folks, I've been on for almost an hour now. I'm going to get out and enjoy the day. If you are not working, get off the internet. Get out, enjoy your day. If you got a nice day out there, get out, go walk around, do something, get some fresh air, laugh at all the people who are wearing masks in their car by themselves, but get out and enjoy your day. Me, the wife and I are going. We're going to have a nice Mexican lunch, Mexican food here in Tucson, Arizona. We're only 30 minutes north of the border here, so the food is spectacular. We're going to go have some Mexican food, chips and salsa. Then we're going to probably go and going to go to the art store. I got a little surprise, like I said, back there. I'm putting right there in place of that Bill of Rights. And we're going to move the Bill of Rights right there on that wall. So we're not getting rid of it. I got something a little grander to put there for you all. This is for you. I got to run, though. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up if I'm doing a good job. If I'm doing a good job, I don't want nothing for free. Take care of yourselves and have a